TIFU by agreeing to go out on a date with the school douchebag and getting humiliated. I am a 17 male. And the douchebag who we'll call Daniel is also 17. For some history, context. I go to a small school. It's a small school but we live in a city. My class has around 230 people in it so everyone knows everyone. As you can see, we're both males. I am a gay guy. I haven't had much relationship experience due to being scared of rejection. Everyone in my school knows I'm gay. I get made fun of but it's something I've gotten used to. There are other gay people in my school of course. But none of them are my type and I don't really hang out with them. This boils down to about a week ago. There's this guy, Daniel. He's friends with the group of kids who are assholes and peaked in middle school, freshman year. I know this was a red flag. But up until now Daniel was kind to me. And I'm not an exactly terrible looking dude. When he asked me out to a dinner I was shocked, I will admit. Daniel is the school douche. He isn't exactly liked but his family is prevalent and his mom is close friends with the mayor. Something, and people mainly like him because he's rich. Neither of us present is gay. I mean, if you could call it presenting. But it was even more of a shock for me because Daniel didn't give any hints at all and I thought he was bisexual when he asked me. This boils down to yesterday night, day before Valentine's Day. We had agreed to a local diner to get some dinner for a small date. When I had arrived at the diner he said he was gonna be a little late. I was fine with that and took a picture of the booth I was in. I waited over 2 hours for Daniel to show. From texts to calling his phone. After about 10 minutes after 2 hours I get a text from Daniel calling me a loser and a picture of me sitting alone at the booth. I then get notifications of his social media accounts and pictures of me sitting alone at the booth, with captions calling me slurs and a loser in them. To make a long story short, I went home and cried and gathered the courage to post here. TLDR. Known asshole from school asks me on a date and stands me up. This was so cruel and I am sorry that this happened to you. I'll never understand why people do things like this and can't seem to let others exist and be happy. Thank you. Next, this guy, and don't let this hurt you. In the future, wait no more than 30 minutes. If they don't show, leave, no matter what the excuse is. Never settle for someone who doesn't value your time. If it makes you feel any better, think about it this way. Despite his record, and how most people see him, you were willing to give Daniel a shot. You saw the good where there was none. And with kindness in your heart, went for it. You're a good person. To know he's the school douche, and still be willing to try. Also, you wasted 2 hours to know that he was, indeed, a total douchebag loser. They wasted 2 hours of their life because they wanted to make fun of someone. One of these is a lot sadder, and indicates a complete lack of anything interesting going on in their lives. They have to go around tricking people into giving them an honest chance, just because they have nothing better to do. End of the day, there's better people out there. Be proud that you're one of them. There is a difference between sad and pathetic. What happened to you was sad, but you were honest and did nothing wrong. What he did to you was pathetic and cruel. He was wrong in all aspects. You can hold your head high and just let others know what he did. They already know you are gay. The fact that he is showing it on social media is just a loss for him. Someone is going to find his post later in life and he's going to regret the hell out of it. I'd flip the script on him on social media. Guy went through a lot of work just to get pictures of me to jerk off to. Keep screenshots. They will come of huge value when Daniel gets his first job. Sounds stupid, but each of these people calling you slurs or anything else on said post will either regret this actions deeply someday and will feel bad. If they never regret it, they are simply put human trash and you shouldn't give anything about their opinion at all. When all empathy is lost, all that's left for them is a bag of meat that looks worse each year while you can still glow from the inside. Aw man. Hang in there. Life gets a lot better after school. Trust me. You will discover a whole new world of people to get to know. Not because you just happen to go to the same school, but because you actually enjoy each other's company. I know it's probably not the most comforting answer. But yeah, just hang in there, man. Life will get so much better in just a few years. It's alright, champ. It happens and has happened to me and to a lot of my friends. Just remember you're valuable and are loved and will be cherished by your partner one day. And you just have to make it to that day. Wishing you the best. Try to relax. Maybe take a Benadryl, a hot bath, lay with your pet if you have a pet, watch a good movie, keep on trucking. Bud, thumbs up. My guess is he's gay. Chickened out at the last minute, and decided to shame you in case you told others. The adult world doesn't take too kindly to homophobia. Make sure you screenshot those posts and let your school know. I'm so sorry this happened to you. What an awful, pathetic, pointless bullying thing to do. Big hugs and love OP4X. What a twat. How sad his life must be that he went out of his own way to attempt to humiliate you like that. It's sad and pathetic, and I hope your classmates see it that way. You were nice and giving him a chance to get to know him, and he is just wasting his life being an asshat. I'm glad he didn't take it further. It sounds like the only person who missed out on anything is Daniel. He had the opportunity to have a nice evening with someone who can look past others' misgivings to see if there is something genuine. Meanwhile, you dodged a bullet and now know that this person isn't worth your time. Reality check. Daniel is fully gay and chickened out at the last minute. Resorts to his only defense mechanism, being a douche, to stifle the pain of his struggle with identity and the shame he associates with it. Surely there can't be many who are actually backing up the fact that he stood you up and would do something so cruel, right? Bro, don't feel humiliated. I don't even get how that's a good burn, lol. Clearly the dude is actually gay and chickened out at the last second. Or it is a weird prank. Because imagine a girl doing this to a guy. It would still be dumb. TLDR. Don't feel humiliated. Daniel is dumb. Just tell post a reply like, Daniel, you're the one that asked me on a date, buddy. Quote. Turnabout is fair play. Publish your side of the story. Fuck his narrative. The simple proven fact is, Daniel asked a gay man out on a date. We don't know why he did that. And we don't know why he stood you up. Did he just chicken out? Was he forced to trash talk you to save face and play it off because someone discovered his secret? Build your own narrative around that. The whole community needs to hear about this and have a conversation about what he should do. Man, tipping hand. The most important thing is for the conversation to not be about you. The worst they can call you is gay, and, well, where's the problem? You are what you say you are. You have no problem with being called gay. You got stood up on a date. So what? Boring. You'll be a non-story before you know it. Meanwhile, we have McDouchenozzle over here who is also clearly gay. And he's being a total dick about it and lying to everyone. We have gayness and lies and evil and conflict and privilege gone wrong. It's a much sexier story. Go to town with it. Ah yes, the gay kid dates the presents as straight, so I was shocked. Nice guy of the douchey friends group at school who ends up deceiving and publicly humiliating him and not being the nice guy after all. Trope. HTTPS. www.reddit.com/r/TIFU/comments/yanks/TIFU By being tricked by straight guy into So the social media part may be punishable in the US with relation to slurs and more recent cyber bullying laws. 48 states have laws against it, but it's not a federal law. Stop bullying %2C %20 addresses %20 bullying %20 differently. You're being harassed regularly at school for your sexuality. Your school administration should be addressing it.
If you enjoyed this video, please check out our playlists full of similar content. Epicaricast is like doom scrolling for your ears. Please like, share, and subscribe.